Hi, I'm Fox, any pronouns, and welcome back, my bags full of candy, to Treat or Terror. We're at Treehouse of Horror XXII, and this one actually aired in October. Good for it. Our opening shows the kids returning home from trick-or-treating, and we see some great costumes all around. Marge takes all their candy, replacing it with boring old dental supplies, and gives them to Homer so he can donate it all to the troops. Homer naturally can't resist, however, and in a sequence parodying Psycho, he races off to eat it in secret. Instead, he falls down a canyon, and his arm gets squished under a rock. He can't wait the 20 minutes for rescue, so he gnaws off some limbs to reach it. Except the bag is full of vegetables, while the kids have taken their sweets back. I gotta say, good opening. First up, we have The Diving Bell and the Butterball, a parody of The Diving Bell and the Butterfly. Homer gets locked-in syndrome after a spider bites him. He cannot move or communicate with his family, until he realizes he can still fart on command. Lisa uses this to help him pen a message to Marge. And then he gets bit by another spider and gets Spider-Man-type powers. Yeah, this is all one huge fart joke.
Don't say a word.
I'll admit, this was funny. Not a laugh riot, but some good chuckles. Not very horror or Halloween-related, admittedly, but since it actually supplied some entertainment, I'll let it pass this once. This show has given plenty worse so far. Next is Dial D for Diddley, a Ned-centric segment where he decides to take down sinners because God has told him to.
All these years I thought murder was a sin. Then I got new instructions from the good Lord himself in his favorite language, English.
He takes out Burns, Marge's sisters, Patty and Selma, and then he realizes God is actually Homer who duped him. Ned is ready to kill him, angered that now he's going to hell. Homer challenges if God even exists and starts to burn the Bible, only for God to rip off the roof and strangle him to death. Marge comes in and asks God to fix everything, but he claims he can't because the big guy downstairs wouldn't like it. And then Satan appears to boss God around, and then Ned's sexy dead wife appears to show she's fucking the devil. Gotta say, the twist after twist really makes this one enjoyable. Without them, I wouldn't have been so into this episode at the end. I will say this joke with Apu feeding people hot dogs made out of non-traditional animals edges a little on racism and makes me feel uncomfortable. Finally, we have In the Na'vi, a parody of James Cameron's Avatar. It's Avatar with the Simpsons, with the aliens being Rigelians, the species of Kang and Kodos. Krusty has soldiers on Rigel 7 to seize Hilarium, a chemical that will make people laugh at anything. Gotta say, it feels like a super bad choice to have your single reoccurring Jewish character play the role of the fascist colonialist attacking the indigenous population. But frankly, that's about what I expect from The Simpsons at this point. Bart plays the main character, whose name I don't remember and don't want to know, getting his consciousness put into a fake alien body. While roaming around, he meets a female Rigelian named Kamala. We get an uncomfortably transphobic joke about her having testicles before she has dubiously consented mind sex with Bart. Actually, really no consent was given, and the wiki even agrees it's rape, so I feel safe calling it that. Anyway, she's pregnant now, and needs to get a daily dose of Hilarium, something all pregnant women need because they're just too damn cranky otherwise. Fighting happens, Bart tells Kamala the truth. She says she has an STI from Milhouse, there's more fighting that I cannot give a shit about, and it ends. This was the longest of the segments, and it felt like it. It was exhausting to watch, it was exhausting to talk about. It offered nothing of value. It was boring, it was bad, it was just nasty and bigoted. It really showcases a problem that this series as a whole, not just the Treehouses, has. They have some witty commentary on things like police profiling and corruption, or homophobia, but then will turn right around and be super racist or transphobic. And not in a way that's poking fun at the bigots, but just them throwing out their own bigotry. It's infuriating. I don't know, I'm tired. I don't want to think about this one anymore. I'll see you for the next Treat or Terror. Thanks for joining my lucid screaming.